I can't have conversations with other parents about these things. They have no idea. They don't have to think about that.
When your kid curls up and cries and tells you that he, wants all of his routine back, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see that.
She's like, it's silly, but I miss the school mashed potatoes. She goes, I just miss like the normacy of going to school.
They're telling us in different ways, whether they're acting out in their behaviors or whether they're refusing to do the work. It's them telling us that they want something different, not this.
We've had a lot of conversations about sadness and worry and stress and how that's how we're supposed to be feeling right now. This is kind of unprecedented, and people all over the world are struggling with this.
I know for a lot of students, school was their happy place, and right now they're stuck in a place they don't want to be all day, every day.
This is not a normal situation, and I really don't think we should treat it like one. These kids, a lot of kids are going to have trauma from this, and that's just a fact.
They're scared about the COVID-19. They're scared about the coronavirus. They're scared that is daddy going to get sick because he has to keep going out.
He is definitely trying to process and understand what's happening and why he can't go places that he normally would have been able to go. And I honestly think he misses school, even though he tells us so often that he doesn't.
He's very much someone who needs the structure of school, the same times every day, seeing the same people every day, knowing what lessons are going to be taught every day. That's his world. That's what gives him comfort, and that's what gives him security. And we can try and replicate that as best as possible, and we do to the best extent that we can, but it's not the same.
I think, of course, like everyone else, we'd hope that if we can return to school, that everything would go back to normal.
Missing out on all this stuff, like it does suck, but at the same time though, this is like a moment to learn, adapt, and adjust to things that life is going to throw your way.
It's definitely really taking a toll on her emotional health. She is fortunate to be able to continue to see her counselor virtually every other week, and I think that's really important for her to be able to maintain that support and that connection.
I think you're going to have to be very patient, especially with kids who don't do well with change. You're going to have to realize that there's been some scars and some emotional trauma here, and you're going to have to give kids the resources to work through that.
Protect your kids' mental health, because in the long run, it's like as a special ed teacher and all my gen ed teacher colleagues, it's our superpower. We will get them back on track when they get back to us. That's just what we do.